Okay, welcome back to Tomb Raider 1. Now, if you remember, at level 9 is where we ended up with killing Pierre at last. Get rid of him for good. So he's gone. So, before we met Pierre, you had to pick up 2 gold keys and 2 rusty keys. And the 2 rusty keys is where the rats were and the monkeys were, and where a trap door was to get your rusty key, and where you end up going down a slope where you had to find your second secret, which was a bit tricky if you had never done it before, and you had to keep jumping and jumping and jumping and get to closer towards the left side to get into the secret number 2 with over 5 broken tiles that falls off from jumping forward, jump left, jump forward, jump right, and jump forward towards where the 2 items were, and where you had to find some water and a door that leads to where Pierre was, and pick up some items. And once you did all that, I left you with a scene with a clip to show you when you see your all items you pick up before another scene turns up to start with level 10. So where I'm going to start today is start at the end of level 9 to show you the clips once again before we do level 10. So here we go at the end of the level of Tomb of Tiogan, if I pronounce that name right, but it's definitely Tomb of. Right, so, and last of all, when we was doing level 1 to level 8, I said with your new enemy, which I didn't say last time before we end up coming here to deal with Pierre, which was your previous enemy that I didn't say about the centaurs. And the centaurs, oh, don't get the guns up, all right, push the wrong button. Okay, now I'll start from here, and where I didn't say your new enemy, but I'm going to say it now, even though the centaurs are not here anymore, because I finished the video and saved it. And this, if you can remember, on the last recording, I left you with showing you the centaurs and dealing with them. And the first centaur, before we go into the door, which is where we had to find a lever in the last recording, which I did. So the first centaur was standing. Oh, no, don't do that. And the centaur on the left that comes alive, because they both of them, the centaurs, but turned into stone and they didn't move before you come straight towards them. So you would have stood about here to trigger off the first centaur, like I showed you, and he would have stood here. And your second one, which turned in, started to come to stone, and when I showed you before, I showed you to pick up Pierre's bits and pieces, where in the recording the other centaur was standing on top of here as well. So there was one on either side. And with the other recording, when he dealt with Pierre and you're just about to come back through the door, which is this way, it would have sent the one centaur that was left on this side to come alive as well. Okay. All right. And with level 9, you had to find the 2 gold keys, which I'm going to say again, and with the 2 rusty keys. And you had to pick up a couple of items up above one of these, and the other one set of magnums was on the opposite side over here, and there was a large pack of health pack sitting right on there. And before I end up finishing the video, with Pierre, which is down here, you pick up some bits and pieces of him, which is a bit of the last gold key to open up that door, and where you pick up some magnums that you pick up. Pretty sure that's right, but I could be wrong. No, that's right. Yeah, made a mistake there. You pick up 1 large health pack and the Scion, which is your second one from Pierre, which is one of those. And then you pick up the key. That's it. A large health pack from him, and the second Scion, and the key. That was the 3 items you pick up from him. That was it. So sorry if I mentioned that all wrong. Everybody makes mistakes, don't they, in their life? Okay, so before we start level 10, I'm going to bring the scene up once again. So, this is the end of the scene of level 9.
Here lies Tehokan, one of the 2 just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tehokan.
Okay, so that's your last scene of level 9, with 26 items you pick up, with the 2 secrets that was available on level 9. Okay, so now I'm going to put the new graphics back in. As you see, there is no speech of Laura's mouth open and shutting with her eyes that closes and opens again. So here we go for the new graphics for level 10 once again. And there goes Laura on a bike to the level 10. On a nice bike, eh? To make her way here. Okay, right, so here we go for level 10. Right, so first of all, this is the new graphics that looks like this to start off with, and the old graphics looks like this. Alright, So what I'm going to do is stay on the old graphics first of all. Right, next. Right, what you want to do is step backwards to start with. Right, what you want to do is let go of A or X and then push the buttons again when you drop down here. Right, because you don't want to drop all the way down. Okay, because otherwise you'll lose a fair bit of health if you just start from the top above, where I'll just let go and hold the button in. You'd lose a fair bit of health, or you could possibly die. Which you don't want to use any health packs at this point, do you? Because otherwise it would be a complete waste. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is drop down from this corner. Right, now, what I'm going to do is bring my camera up. Right, and you'll find a door down here. Right, and you're wondering, how am I going to open that? Well, if you see any other videos with a specific thing that opens up doors, well, it is because, yes, another epoxy lever. So what you want to do is grab the ledge and drag yourself across all the way to the other side. So you want to do that first and let go back here. Right, and go to the lever where you pull the lever that opens up the door. Right, and keep your thumb pushed on the X or your A and then let go of it when Laura just dangles on the edge. Right, what you want to do next is pull this block 2 times. So there's one. And then pull it again. Okay. Right. Now you want to leave that right there. And you want to pull yourself up. And drag this all the way over to there. Because, well, she can't reach. She can't reach. So, pull that about 2 times. So there's one. And here's your second. Because there's no more space to squeeze through. So you want to go to the opposite side and push it just the once. But I'm going to do a jump to get over to that, and the camera decides to do a bit of a glitch going off over there. Okay, now you want to leave that block there for a minute, because what you want to do is now pull this block one more time, because with the door that's opened up with the lever you pull has got something else instead of just a block, which you'll find 2 items, which is a small health pack and some magnums. And before I pick them up, I'm going to show you what you got to pick up this time, which is 24 items this time. But you're going to pick up 2 of them straight away when I have finished this bit off, which is only 3 secrets to join with the 24 items you pick up. Okay, so if you pick up your first secret with 4 items, then that's just 4 sets to give you just only 20 left. And the next one gives you only 2, which will have only 18, and the other 2 will give you 2, and you have 14. And it just does that basically, but you won't get 3 in secret 1 or anything like that. You just get random sort of numbers. Okay, so you'll have 3 of your secrets to pick up and 24 items in total to join up from whatever's around the place. But you got all capable hands with me. Okay, so pick up the 2 items in one pickup you start with, as the screen's showing you 2 items you picked up, which is just the magnums and the small health pack, as I said before. Right, so now you want to definitely go up on top of this block. Now with the centaurs, they won't be in this level, but they will be back. Okay, right, now this time I'm going to do it properly this time. Right, drag yourself over it and stay up it, because you've got a new enemy, which is a cat. A crazy roaring cat that runs around all over the place. Right, and you don't want to go too close to them, because otherwise they'll do a lot of damage to your health bar. They can knock it out really quickly. Okay, right, so as you can see, Lara keeping their arms straight. Make sure you keep the thumb pushed on X on your PS4, or the A button on your Xbox. Come on, cat, stop freaking diving around over there. As you can see, the camera's moving around to see him in the little corner, hiding away. Going in, out, in, out, in, out. Can't make its mind up, can it? So, what I'm going to do is move it just a few inches and wait for the bloody thing to keep running away. It's terrified, isn't it? But yeah, if you've never done this before, you'll be absolutely terrified to say, oh, I shouldn't have gone too far. Come on, you stupid cat. I'm going to do a step backwards a bit more, see if I can get Lara to shoot him. What are you doing? That's it. Right. So, once you've dealt with him, what you want to do is go round this side, where you'll find another small health pack right there to take, and go to the other side of it and pick up some magnums on the way. So there's 4 items so far, with 2 of each on where the door was and 2 on either side of that bridge. Right, so now you want to go up above here. Now you'll find another enemy, which is a mummy that runs riot and goes crazy, which can do a fair bit of damage as well. So you want to be careful, really careful. Right, so once Lara sticks her arms out, that's what you want to do, is keep that X pushed in on your PS4 or your lovely A on your Xbox, and kill it dead. Look, it's running around like a lunatic, which is what he can do, saying, oh, I don't want to get killed, leave me alone, leave me alone. Well, we say, not today, because we want to get the level done. Okay, right, so now, next of all, what I can say, now if you look at this block, right, it will have 4 symbols on them, on each side. There's one there, right, and another one over there. Okay, and you'll find another one on the other side, and another one which is right on this side as well. But these won't be active yet, because that'll be in your next level. Okay, so don't worry about that. All right. Right, so next what you want to do is go in the water to start with, after I've mentioned all that, where you'll find some magnums just on the opposite side over here. And then you want to find another set of those magnums right on this corner right here. So take them on your way. Okay, so then what you want to do is get to the other side over here and step up. Okay, so then what you want to do next is, oh, made a mistake. Right, so what you want to do, as I've stood here, you want to run and jump and try and stand on that, but you can't. So sorry about that. All right, so if I've got you to do that, you want to go over here first. One mistake making. Well, no. That's 2 mistakes so far, isn't it? Miscounted. Okay. And overthought how to do the level. Thinking too far ahead. Right, now, on top of this block where I said the 4 symbols, you want to get to the very edge over here. And make sure you're quite straight. And step backwards and run and jump and grab the tall block. Where you'll find some more shotgun shell box of 2 bullets in it. That's going to sit on the corner of the screen. But you won't be seeing those in your selection box because the bullets are already in the gun for your shotgun to be used whenever you want to use it. But every level I've done so far, I haven't even touched it. Okay, the way to get down this thing, you want to stand here. And you can either do a normal jump forwards or you can do a dive. Now I'm going to do a dive by holding L1 and press B and push the up key on your D-pad once. And down you go. Okay. Or you could just stand on the edge and just walk straight forwards. Okay. Right, now next of all what you want to do is to go straight up on top of this thing. Right, and then you want to go to the very edge of this bit here and pull yourself up by keep that X or A button pushed in, whichever console you use. And then what you want to do is walk by holding L1 and get right to here so Lara can squeeze her way through the gap. Okay, and then pull yourself on top of here where you'll find some more shotgun shells in a box to take on the way. Right, and then you'll find a key, a lovely key, which is called Sapphire Key is what it's called. Right, now what you want to do is get back down by going back this way and grab the ledge and plop down so you don't take any damage. Right, and then what you want to do next is go round this middle bit back here and pull the block out a couple of times. Now put the new graphics back in so you can see a little bit better, hopefully. That's why I've done it like this. Okay, and pull it once again. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is climb on top. Nope. Oh, don't do that. Going to make Lara climb on top of this block and go straight over the gap where the block was blocking a door. And put your key in your lock. So that's your sapphire key gone. Out of your selection item box of different things you can pick up. Right, now I'm going to put the new old graphics back in. Right, now what you want to do is get to the very edge of the right hand side. Right, and pull yourself up as quick as possible. Okay. Because there's a cat in here. But you can pick up your small health pack straight away if you want, which is on top of it. And I could possibly mess this up, but we'll see. Right, what you want to do is stand about here, do a normal jump, and pull yourself up from there. And get your gun out. He might want to run away, like you can see, he's just run off that way. Terrified of his life. Oh well. Oh well. But he will be back. I'm pretty sure he'll say, I'm not going to let you get away with that easy so you can continue what you're doing. I don't think so. Alright. Has he come back? Yes, he has. Yep, so you can have some more bullets if you want. So Yeah, that's right. Run away. Again. Right. So. Now. When you get to here. You don't want to go too far ahead into that special gap right there. There's a specific reason for that. Because there'll be another cat in there. Is this other cat coming to me, or is he just going to step and start? Oh, I can hear one. There he is. Get back here. Or you could possibly leave him if you want. But the problem is if you fall down from when that next cat comes along and he shoves you off, and the other one that's just run off, he might get to you before you end up falling off. Alright? So keep that in mind. That cat don't want to bloody do exactly what he should be doing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put a save in. That'd be the better idea, wouldn't it? Right. Is he coming back? Nah, screw him. Right, now. What you want to do is do a normal jump from there. And possibly do a couple of inches here and do a roll and run and jump back here. So he might turn up, which seems to be a no. But the other one's come back, so we'll get him gone if I can. And there he goes, he's flat down sideways. So, no more hiding from me. Hey, that's right, isn't it? No more hiding away. Right, try here. See if we'll come out this time. There he is. Yeah, run away. Run a bloody way. Yeah, they're quite good at running away, these cats and these mummies. I don't think so. Okay, so once you dealt with them two, what you want to do is go from where the cat came from and go all the way to here and turn left, where you'll find a croc, which is right just on the floor there. Come on. Come alive. He's over there. You're going to have to come alive sooner or later, Croc. There he goes, he's moving. He's moving, he's running away. Right, so once you dealt with him, right, what you want to do is go down from here and go into this little tiny gap in it to find a lovely, pretty nice large health pack to take on the way. Okay, so take that and do a roll, or just turn around and face this way. Okay. Alright, so now once you have done that, don't go too far ahead in front of this, because it's a trap. Okay. So, you could leave this if you want, or you can trigger the trap. Right. If you want to trigger this trap, what you want to do is step a few more inches forwards and then decide to jump right or left, whichever one you want, because the trap is a lovely, terrifying ball rolling down. And there it goes. It's gone over there. Shame the croc's not over there, and then the croc gets squashed. Oh well. Okay, so once you've done that, there was absolutely no point triggering that, because all there is just a gate that is a sealed gate and it doesn't move at all. Okay. Right, so now what you want to do next is go right all the way over to this side first, and you want to step just on top of this, and step on top of this as well, and just walk with your L1 pushed in, and just keep walking and walking and walking, and let go of L1, and you'll find secret number 1, which is a large health pack to take with you on the way. You can step backwards or do a roll, but I'm going to do a roll, and pick up the Magnums to go with. Okay, so that's your first secret with the 2 items that goes with. Right, and now what you want to do next is go into the water, which you'll find it just right here. Right, now be careful, there's going to be a croc in a few seconds. Okay, so you can decide to do a save if you want, but I'm going to anyway. Right, so drop down. You won't find the crocodile. You won't find the crocodile just yet. Okay, he will be once you have found the door and pulled the lever that opens the door. So what you want to do is get out of there as quick as possible, and you'll find some peaceful music as well. Right, so you want to pull yourself up over here as quick as possible without Laura pulling herself backwards. Down, Laura. Like you just chomped me to pieces. Sod off. Sod off. Oh, Laura. Oh, ow. Oh, get up. Oh. That could have got messy. And get your guns out and shoot him to death. That's him dead. Okay. Right, now, what you want to do is go around this side. Didn't like that one bit. Right, so now you want to get to the edge and pull yourself up by pressing square, but if you're quite close to it, go 1 step back and press B, and you'll grab it just like this, and the music will go away in a minute. I'm pretty sure about that. It's nice and peaceful, isn't it? Okay, so you could try this side if you wanted to, but also what you could do is use the other side as well if you wanted to. Doesn't matter which side you use, you pull yourself up from there. Okay, so you got 2 of the sides to pull yourself up from here, and as you can hear, the music's dropping really down so you can hear me really well, and there we go. It's all settling down now. Right, so what you want to do next is to move this block out of the way, this way. So you want to, no, Laura, don't do that. What you want to do is pull this 2 times back. Right, so there's your first pull, and your second pull is right here. Right, and next of all, what we want to do is climb on top of the block, just like this, and get to the very edge this side, and do a normal jump and pull yourself up. Okay, so once you have dealt with that, step on top of this and turn around and jump up by pushing your special square button on your PS2 or your PS4 or your PS3 or any PC consoles there is, or push your very good B on your Xbox. So pull the lever, and you're thinking, what was that? What did that do? Well, you'll find out in a few seconds by stepping backwards, and then move yourself down here where you'll find a thing like this, and the screeching noises that was from this, it was against the wall and you couldn't really see it, and it's dragged it all the way to where it is now. Okay, so that's what that was. So try not to panic too much. Okay, right, so what you want to do now is step back and step down it. Right, you can choose to walk all the way around here if you want, or you could do simply stand you could possibly do stand a couple of inches about here, just about there, and you can do a normal jump straight over it. Okay, so what you want to do, if you're on this side, you want to pull it just once, and then what you want to do is climb on top of it and do a roll and step backwards, and then push the block this time. Right, and then what you want to do next is climb back on it again and turn around this side, and unfortunately pull it again. And unfortunately, once again, climb on top of it and do a roll and climb back over and flick and push it so you can reach your second block. Right, you also want to be careful now because there's going to be a mummy turning up, so you want to be careful with this. Right, so first of all, do a running jump and grab the ledge just like this. Okay, right, so once you have pushed the block, I'm going to put save in there just in case I screw this up, which many people have done it. Okay, so once you pushed it one step, jump backwards or just step backwards. Ow. As you heard, there was a mummy scrouching around. Right, like I said before, it might run, well, it'll run around like a lunatic. Watch him. Also, he might hide from you. But like I said, when you got Laura to stick her arms out, just keep your X or your A pushed in and make the camera move around wildly like this. Doesn't matter whatever enemy it is, it'll just make the camera just go everywhere, trying to let that put you off. Right, also what you can do is stand up here and push B if you want, or your square. You might get about 2 or 3 shots at once, depends on where he stands. Go on, you lunatic. He'll look. Also, they explode as well. They break into several other pieces. Come on, you stupid thing. There you go, 2 shots there. Like I said, you can get 2 or 3 shots at least. Also, they can do a lot of fair damage to you as well as the cats. And this won't be the end of them either. Not yet, anyway. There you go. It exploded to pieces. Right, remember? Do a run and jump on this block to get back up there. Okay, so once you've done that, alright, and then push this block once again. Okay. So once you've done that, step backwards and go to where the mummy was, where you'll find a lever, which will open a hatch for you to squeeze through. And if you're wondering where that is, well, simple thing is to climb straight on top of this block, and the hatch will be just right above. So way to get to there is to do a run and jump straight from the back of this wall and run and jump and keep that X or A pushed in, so I can just grab the ledge and just stay there. Right, now you can turn around and do a jump and pull yourself up on top where the hatch locks up to stop you getting up it. That's the reason why you need to pull the lever. Right, now you want to go to this corner and you'll find another lever which will open the hatch. And as you may have seen, there's an item down on top of the blue coloured bit, even though it's green. Okay, and next of all, as you may have seen, the green bit, that is where the croc was and where the ball rolled down from, where you had to notice it was a trap. Okay, right, so now what you want to do is get towards this side right here. Right, and you want to stand about here and then run and jump. And now what you want to do is do a walk towards this edge right here, and you'll find a set of magnums in between Lara's legs, so you want to pick them things up. So that's it, Lara, thank you. Right, now as you can see with this thing, it's a camera that you can move around, which to activate those you have to push L3 and R3 together, push them in together, and with the R3 key you can move the camera around the circle like this, or you can make it go zooming quite further, not further, you can bring it up to the ceiling and to the floor. Now with the L3 key, right, with the camera, what you can do is push your L3 key upwards where it will bring the camera to zoom further in, like this, towards the wall, and bring your L3 down to bring it all the way zooming back out. Okay, and also you can make it go sideways by holding L3 to go right, to drag it towards the right, and L3 to drag it to the left, drags it all the way to the left. Okay, that's how you use that. Okay, right, next of all, what you want to do is slide down this edge. Doesn't matter if you slide forwards or backwards, whichever, you'll be fine. Right, and as you may have noticed, there was a small health pack right just on the floor, just it. So you want to take that. Right, and then what you want to do is go right to the very edge over here. Right, and step backwards and do a run and jump straight over this side. Alright, now you want to do is go to the green bit right here, and as you may have heard, if you can hear, there's a croc, so get your guns out and get him gone. Even though the croc says, I don't want to die. Well, I do, because I want to continue the level, thank you. And you would have said the same thing. Because, yeah, you don't want to be stuck in the same level again and again and again, do you? Right, so what you want to do is run and jump this by stepping backwards and do run and jump. And pick up your magnums on the way. Right, now, what you want to do, if you haven't played this game before, then you might have a few issues with ways of getting some jumps perfectly bang on. Because some levels with the jumps in certain places where you can't get to a certain platform, which is this platform right here. Right, so if you've played it before, you should be just about fine. Because when I started playing it for about 2 or 3 times and I got to this level, I just couldn't do this jump right. I just kept dying and dying and dying, as well as possibly lose a fair bit of health. and just kept reloading the save up and up and up and again and again and again. Right, so what you want to do is stand about here. But also what I want to do is put save in just in case if I get this wrong. But yeah, use your brains of Britain to say, yep, I'm more smarter than you. I'll do a smart save. Right, so stand it, step backwards and run and jump this. So you can stand on that and the jingle, which means the secret. And like I said, that jump I just did there, I just managed to stand perfectly right on the edge. I'm right on it. So if I step backwards, I'll be doing that. So like I said, sometimes if you haven't played it before, you'll keep getting the jump angles wrong. Right, so once you landed on the secret on top of it, with the jingle that's made that noise, you'll find some Uzi clips to take this time. How nice, isn't it? How nice to get some of them for a change. Right, so like I said, you could get this trap because it's down here. So like I say, you could get this trap done straight away, which is the best idea, because if you get the secret and you step backwards, you can trigger it, but also you can get away with it by just keep dangling on the edge and just let the ball roll, and once it's rolled up the way, let go, and you'll be unscathed, take no damage whatsoever. Okay, right, so now what you want to do next is go right to this very edge where you'll find the hatches that the last lever I pulled opens it up. Okay, so what you want to do is turn around and grab the ledge right here and let go, and then you'll get down. Okay, right, and come down here, and then what you want to do is go around this corner where you'll find some more magnums instead of the Uzi clips for a change, but there's a fair load of magnums around. But also I haven't used the very new guns I did have, which was called just the magnums themselves with 1,650 bullets, and I haven't used the shotgun, which has 64 bullets. How nice. With 12 Uzi clips and with 34 large health packs. How nice. And the small health packs with 42. Very impressive, isn't it? Very impressive. Right, okay. So, once you've picked all those things up, drop down right here. And now, what you'll find is... Oh, the camera. That's not nice. Sticking the boobs in the way, is it? Right, so, I was going to say, you'll find a lever right here, which you'll find another hatch open up. Right, now, as you heard a noise, wait for it. Wait for it. A little roar there. You may have heard it. Right, so, do not run too fast, otherwise you'll fall off. Nope. I pressed L3 just on its own to bring the menu up with load and reload save and end game. Right, so let's push the L3 and R3 buttons in. Right, so like I said, don't run too fast. Okay, because you'll find a platform here and you'll find another platform. And if you still keep walking, you'll find some cats is what's down there. And like I said, they can tear you to flicking pieces. And the old graphics makes them look like this. Yeah, look, big sharp teeth. And that's what I call, say, you'll take a fair load of damage. And look at them eyes, look. Look at them. How nice. But it's not as nice as these things. Ugh. Oh, nasty. And the new graphics, that makes them look a bit more happy, don't they? They look really happy with some white eyes. But then again, when you look at this side, oh, angry face with sharp teeth. You don't want to be down there. Okay, right. So once you come down from this platform where the lever was, you're going to step backwards or just step forwards, and you'll just pop down it. Right. Now, don't worry about that noise for a minute, because you want to pull yourself up from up here, where you'll find some more magnums in this little hole. Right, now, what you want to do is, obviously what you want to do is get your flicking guns out, but also I'm going to put the new graphics back in, and you'll find the difference what the sound of the pistols do. Sounds a bit more noisy, doesn't it? And also the cats might want to hide behind that pillar, as you may have seen that they're not being seen anymore. There's one there. But also if you can't quite get the one that's hiding, go for the one that's still showing. Is that one dead? Possibly. Yeah, make sure you kill them dead. Come on. Stop diving around. Right, now what I'm going to do is get the old graphics back in. And you might be able to tell the difference what sort of noise it makes. Right. Now, like I said, you don't want to drop down while they're down there. Because next of all, if you do fall down, and you have a fair bit of health drop down out of your health bar that you have on your right hand side when you get your guns out, right? And if you fall down, what you want to do is get right on top of this block right here as quick as flicking fast as possible. And what you want to do is grab this ledge right here so you can pull yourself up. But also with the cats, they might shove you and push you around, so you might have a bit of an issue trying to get yourself up. Okay, right. And once you do get up here, this door right here opens up. Okay, so if you stood about here, the door will open up, and then you have twice as much harder difficulty to try and get up there when you've got 4 of them running around all over the place. So it's best to take the first 2 sets of 2 out. Okay, right. Now also what you want to do is do a save as well. Okay, right. Now what you want to do to get down safely is to step backwards and grab the ledge and let go. Right, okay, so like I said, when you get to a middle part of this bit, you want to get to that ledge stone bit as fast as possible. The door's going to open up now. Right, so they're going to shove you and push you around and try and eat you like that. And I've got away with it just a little bit. So get rid of them things. Also, they might want to raid to stop you carry on shooting. And as I said before, old graphics with the pistol sounds a bit different than the new graphics. Okay, right, now what I'm going to do is go to the door that's opened up, where you'll find another large health pack to take with you on the way. How nice. Okay, so take them things. Right, so now what you want to do is go back up. Now you can choose whichever side you want to pull yourself up from. Like I say, you're better off going the other side when you set the second set of 2 cats out. Right, now. Right. You also have another door that will open up, which is down there, to set another 2 out. Okay, Only when they come out is if you stand about here on this massive big square platform that will be there. Okay. Also, you'll find another mummy as well, which is in this area right over here. So you want to be very, very careful with this. Right, so like I say, go over here to let the door open up, as you can hear. Right, and you can stand on the bridge and get your guns out, but also you want to be very careful you don't push your buttons too much if you haven't got your walking button pushed in, because otherwise you'll slip off and possibly get completely mutilated with them cats. Right, so there's two options you can do. You can try and shoot them from in between the bridges, what Laura's doing at the minute. But also you might be standing there for a while for them to keep coming to Laura's angle for her to keep shooting them. Right. The other way of doing it, okay, is Laura wants to shoot the other one now. So the other option was you could walk to the very edge so you can get to. So you see what I'm doing now is holding L1 and she won't fall off the edge. She won't be able to do it. So the other bit I was going to say, you can step backwards and plop yourself just on top of here so you can get them killed better. Also, Lara can shoot 2 bullets at a time sometimes, as we heard. Instead of just one pistol at a time, shooting 1 bullet at a time. But also with the pistols that I'm using, they don't run out of ammo at all. But with the Uzis, the Magnums and the shotgun, you can lose a fair load of those quite quickly. And once they're gone, they're gone. Right, into the second door with the final third set of 2 of the cats that comes out. Will leave you with a nice small health pack to take with you. So how generous is that for the game to do that? Right, now, so once again, pull yourself up here. Right, next of all, what I'm going to do is deal with the mummy. But always, like I said, use your brains of Britain to say, I better save it. Oh yeah, I better bloody save it. Right, so get your guns out, ready. The mummy might be on top of you straight away, or he might be in the other part of the room. Okay? Remember, like I said, when you see Lara's arms stick out on him, keep that thumb pushed on. And also you can do the rolls by pressing circle and whatever button is on the right hand. Oh, hang on, shit. See, like I said, he'll be right on top of you. Oh, get out of the way, you fucking stupid thing. I'm speaking too quickly without thinking where I should go. Okay, so I'll start again in a minute. Right, so once you get in here, turn left, turn right, turn left, and turn left, and then turn right, and just keep that thumb pushed in. And get in this area as quick as possible and do your jumps. Left, right, forwards, whichever way. And make sure he backs off. Alright, try again. Also, you people are probably thinking, why don't you just use a health pack? Well, I'm not going to, but also what we want to do is make sure they back off. Sometimes they do that because they don't like being shot at. Get off. Ow. Okay, Right, keep doing me, and I will do you. Trust, well, not you, by the way. Because I can't shoot you from a TV screen, can I? Go on, go back to where you were. Like I say, they might back off. This time might be my lucky time, but I've said it now, I'm going to probably fluff up. There you go, now's my chance. There you go. And like I said, they explode just like that. Okay? Right, now, once I've done that, as like I said, what you can do is get rid of him first, which is the best idea. Okay? Also, you can use your health packs to top yourself up if you want. Okay? Right. Also, what you want to do is walk across the bridge so you don't fall off. And you want to go to this side this time for the block, where you'll find on the other side. And what you want to do is step backwards, and you're probably saying use your brains of Britain by saving it, so you don't have to do that crap again. Right, so what you want to do now is run and jump from here, and where you'll grab the ledge right here and pull yourself up, and you'll find, if you may have seen, some shotgun shells with the jingle sound saying secret number 3. So take them. Right. What you can do, but there's two ways, or two different ways you can do this. You can either make a chance of running across back over there, or be even more twice as smart to just step backwards and grab the ledge and let go of your buttons and down without no damage whatsoever. Because you can do that jump. You can do it. But I thought I'd do it this way so I can get the recording just a little bit shorter than I did previously. Okay, so what you want to do is go back way where I came from and where the mummy was. Okay. And then what you want to do is go right to the right corner over here and pull yourself up from this hole. Okay, and once you've done that, what you want to do is go straight up here. Okay, and you want to climb on top of this thing, where you'll find another key, which is another sapphire key. Right, and what you want to do next is go straight over it in this corner. Right, you want to not go too fast. Right, you want to stand here where you got some platform jumping to do. Right, do a normal jump out here, and do another one and another one, and you'll find some magnums to pick up on the way once again. Right, and what you want to do is do a jump right over here and pull yourself up on top of it, where you'll find another lever, and you will end up with that strange sound. You think, what did that do? You'll find out in a minute. Right, now you want to go back the way you just came. I better do a run and jump on this, which is probably the best idea for you to do. Right, you could stand here and do a normal jump if you want, or you could do a run and jump if you want, but I'm going to do a save just to make sure I'm correct that you can do it. I'm pretty absolutely certain you can. Step backwards, run and jump. No, yes you can, but make sure you keep that thumb pushed if you're in this position. and pull yourself up as quick as possible so your fingers don't slip off. So where I was on top of this one, you can't do a run and jump, so do a normal jump. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is just a normal jump, so don't do step backwards and run and jump. Okay, just do a normal couple of inches steps and jump. Okay, right, now before you do anything else, what you want to do is walk. Right, where you'll find a hole. Right, what you want to do now is step backwards and let go. Okay, you'll slide back. Okay, right, then what you want to do is go to this side and pull yourself up. Right, now what you want to do next is, what you'll find is a pile of sand. And it's all slippery. So that's what that lever's done with that sound. Okay, so once you've done that, to find out what I was on about for what that lever did, you want to walk straight over to it, but don't think about trying to get over there, because you can't. But there is one way. Well, there's two ways actually, but the best idea is to do a side jump. Do left side and you'll step just on the edge where you find the door that's opened up, and you'll find another door where your second sapphire key can go in. Okay, so put that in, and the door will open up and you'll find the exit of level 10 with 24 items with your 3 secrets that had to be picked up in total. And so that is level 10. So next time we'll be doing level 11. But for now, that's all there is, and I hope you enjoy your day. Take care.